Hello, welcome. You are on the Deacon Kirby YouTube channel, and I am here just to talk about a random topic. Usually I do this for whatever Wednesday, but just gonna post it up for now. A lot of topics has been coming up lately. A lot of stuff to talk about. So let's talk about this one thing. It's about a lady who's a gospel artist, of the Caucasian. She's Caucasian. If you don't know what Caucasian is, that's people with the white skin color. Vicki Yohe, she put a post out there around sometime last week or something like that. Very controversial. And the post was regarding Donald Trump inauguration. She wrote a post that says, "March all you want, protest all you want. President Donald Trump is our president, and he's going to be our president for at least 4 years. So no weapon formed against him shall prosper." Now, when she wrote that part, I said, she's right about that. Nothing else we can do. He's our president, so I guess there's nothing else to do but just dish it out for these 4 years. Just gotta deal with it for 4 years. But here goes the part that was very controversial. Well, not yet. This is the part that it started to flop a little bit. When she says, you're doing something right when there's so much opposition against you. And she put hashtag exciting times. That is not so true all the time. When somebody's doing right, when you think somebody's doing right when there's so much opposition, that does not mean Donald Trump is doing something right because he has so many people going against him. There's a whole lot of people in this world that has opposition, and they was all wrong, and they was all wrong in the Kool-Aid. Anyway, let me just do examples. Hitler. Not trying to say Donald Trump is Hitler, but I'm just saying he had opposition against him too. Doesn't mean he was right. So many people had opposition. Saddam Hussein had opposition. So much opposition against him. Doesn't mean he was right. It doesn't mean Bin Laden was right because he had so much opposition against him. You can't just throw that kind of statement out there. But anyway, this is the part that really gets controversial. Along with that post that she wrote was a picture that says, I'm on my way back to the White House, and it was a picture of Jesus carrying these suitcases. And it kind of implied that during Obama's term that Jesus was not president in the White House, and that now that Donald Trump is in there, Jesus coming back to the White House. My thing is, Jesus has been in the White House all the time. He was there for the first president. He was there for the second president. He was there for the fourth president. He's going to be there. He was there for the 44th president. He's going to be there for the 45th president. And he's going to be there for the 46th president. 47, he's going to be there all the time. He was there for George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, Obama. He was in the White House. And Donald Trump in the White House. Jesus is there. He did not leave the White House. Anyway, so Vicki Yohe went under fire. People came at her on Twitter so hard. They've been tweeting because of who you are, I'm not going to buy your CDs. Because of who you are, I'm going to break your CDs. Because of who you are, I'm not going to listen to you no more. And I think that was a shame about it because a lot of black people was tweeting that to Vicki Yohe. And her main fan base is in the African American church. But she did issue an apology. I'm glad that I saw that before I did this video. She issued an apology, even though what she said kind of hurt it. But she issued her apology. So the question is, what do we do next with Vicki Yohe apology? I mean, when I was reading her apology, she hated that people were comparing to being racist. She did not like that word racist. Out of all the things they probably called her, racist was probably the worst thing she got to see. But the thing is, I think since Vicki Yohe did give her apology, we should forgive her and move on from the situation. How much it hurt. You gotta forgive. The Bible says you gotta forgive 77 times 7. Whether she was sorry because she got caught saying it, whether she was sorry that she said it at all, doesn't matter. What matters is we must forgive Vicki Yohe because of who he is. Talking about Jesus now. We have to forgive. That is a number one Christian mandate. That's my thought on this Vicki Yohe situation. Whether you want to still buy her music or not, up to you. But I think the main part is to forgive Vicki Yohe. And people that's going to care about this message should be the ones that really, are really saved and go to church. And, if you're carnal, you're not really going to abide by this one. But anyway, that is all for now for Deacon Kirby YouTube channel show. Hit the like button if you like the message. If you want to see more of this stuff, subscribe. And that is all, my friends. Say to your neighbor, wonderful Savior.